Relatively little is known about the history of the indigenous peoples of the western plains and forests before the arrival of Europeans in the 17th century. We do know from archaeological evidence, however, that four fairly distinct cultural traditions had emerged in what is now Western Canada: Plains Village, Plains Woodland, Plains Hunter, and Subarctic. The lifestyle probably practiced by the indigenous groups that frequented the Athabasca area was Plains Woodland and was the most varied. It was a nomadic lifestyle, and hunter-gatherers traveled far north into the boreal forest in pursuit of moose and beaver, far south and east into the grassland after buffalo, and into the parkland area to hunt, fish, and forage for plants, nuts, and berries. On May the 2nd, 1670, King Charles II of England and Scotland granted a charter to the Company of Adventurers of England trading into Hudson's Bay, a group of nobles, gentry, merchants, and bankers headed by the King's cousin, Prince Rupert. The charter conferred on the company, the name of which was subsequently abbreviated to Hudson's Bay Company, or HBC, a monopoly of trade on the shores of the Hudson Bay and throughout the as yet uncharted drainage basin of rivers flowing into the bay. The area was named Rupert's Land, and the adventurers were designated the true and absolute lords and proprietors of it. The Hudson's Bay Company, in short, was to provide government and law in Rupert's Land, and to own the land and exercise exclusive trading rights in the area. The declaration was made, of course, without consulting the inhabitants of the region, and in 1670 Britain had no military control over Rupert's Land, nor did British law in practice operate in the area. At one stroke of the royal pen, the indigenous peoples living east of the watershed between the Mackenzie Valley Basin and the Hudson Bay Basin lost their aboriginal land rights. As the HBC explorers and fur traders pushed westward, they had the legal right, in British eyes, to expropriate the indigenous people's lands and to subject them to the authority of the company.